Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Let's go. Why Zack Snyder's Justice League is not eligible for the Oscars Fan Favourite Prize by Clayton Davis of Variety. For the upcoming Oscars ceremony, the Academy is making a mindful approach to connect with consumers with their Oscars Fan Favourite poll recognised during the show's telecast. Now, should we explain why they're doing this? I'll explain to you why they're doing this, because they're desperate. Nobody watches the Oscars anymore. Will this actually do it? They'd have to wait to the end of the whole ceremony to keep people on board. But it's a good idea. On Monday, the Academy revealed the top 10 finalists that have received votes from utilising the hashtag OscarsFanFavourite or voting on OscarsFanFavourite.com. The leaderboard includes Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, Netflix, Kay Cannon's Cinderella, Amazon Studios, but that's not going to win, Denis Villeneuve's June, Warner Brothers, James Wan's Malignant, Warner Brothers, Andrew Levitz's Minimatar, Samuel Goldwyn Films, Garth Jennings Sing 2, Illumination Universal Pictures, John Watts Spider-Man No Way Home, which we all know is going to win, Sony Pictures, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, Warner Brothers, and Lin-Manuel Miranda's Tick Tick Boom, Netflix. Filmmakers with robust fandoms are coordinating their efforts to get their favourites recognised, including that of Zack Snyder, whose director's cut of Justice League released in March 2021. Many of his fans have been working tirelessly to get the Snyder Cut recognition. Unfortunately, however, the film is not eligible for the award. The 4-hour cut of the original 2017 movie is a re-edited version. And those are not eligible for Academy Awards. The films eligible to receive the fan favourite recognition have to be from the 276 eligible films that were in the running for the Academy consideration. Snyder's film was not. The Academy rules for eligibility for the Best Picture state. To be eligible for consideration under rules provisions implemented for the 94th Academy Awards years, only feature films may open in a commercial motion picture theatre in at least one of 6 U.S. metropolitan areas: Los Angeles country, the city of New York, the Bay Area, Chicago, Illinois, Miami, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia, between March the 1st, 2021 and December the 31st, 2021, and complete a minimum qualifying run of 7 consecutive days in the same venue. Drive-in theatres open nightly are included as a qualifying commercial venues in the above cities. In addition, films intended for the theatrical release but initially made available through commercial streaming VOD service or other broadcasts may qualify if the film is made available on the Secure Academy Screening Room member site within 60 days of the streaming VOD release or broadcast. Feature films must have a running time of more than 40 minutes. The Snyder Cut is the 4th most streamed film in 2021. The 4th most streamed film. That's out of all the streaming services, all the Disney Plus shit, right? And the MCU Disney Plus shit, everything. The 4th most streamed. Think about that for a minute. And its proven success has launched other director's cut campaigns, such as for David Ayer's Suicide Squad 2016. Snyder stepped down during post-production of the Justice League following the death of his daughter. That is not why Zack stepped down. It's because they wouldn't let him do what he wanted to do. Joss Whedon was brought on board to finish the film, overseeing reshoots, shortening the runtime, and incorporating different tones, humour and beats. Justice League 2017 received mixed reviews from critics. With the Oscars under fire for pre-recording for winners of 8 artisan categories and editing them into the live telecast, the anticipation of the big fan favourite reveal is a bit confusing without being an official category nor getting an Oscar statuette. Announced during nominations, the theme for this year's telecast is Movie Lovers Unite, with the hopes of welcoming more film lovers to the Academy's world. Its premise is to send the message that even if you love Drive My Car or Spider-Man No Way Home, we all love movies. The Academy and ABC are focused on expanding their audiences, I bet they are, because they ain't got any anymore, and increasing ratings in 2019. They announced the creation of the Best Popular Film category, but it was scrapped following a public backlash. In addition to winning film being recognised during the telecast, 3 lucky Twitter users will get an all-expense-paid trip to Los Angeles to present one of the awards for next year's ceremony in 2023. Users are allowed to vote up to 20 times per day. I think one of these invites is for, if I'm not wrong, is for Suits. I'm not sure if that's what he was saying on Twitter. Basically, it's all about social media engagement. You or me, we're never going to get invited, right? 2 of the films on the leaderboard are 2 most nominated movies of the year. The Power of the Dog with 12 and June with 10. Many of the other films are theorised to be getting additional votes based on love for the talents involved, not for the movies themselves. Obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home, currently the third highest grossing domestic film of all time, has a considerable following, especially with stars like Tom Holland and Zendaya involved. In the MCU, however, critics gave mixed reviews to films like Cinderella, which stars Grammy-nominated pop star Camila Cabello. It's shit. Most interesting is Minamata, film about America photographer, blah, 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 blah. We don't want to read the rest of this. What a crock of shit. Let's get this straight. Zack Snyder's Justice League Snyder Cut is not a re-edited movie, right? I want you to think about this for a minute. For it to be a re-edited movie, Zack would have had to do something that he was never ever going to do. That's get Justice League, re-edit it, and make it his own film. No, it's not a re-edited film. It's an edited film for the first time. Zack's cut is totally different. So it's not a re-edited film. It's a re-edited film for the first time. It's an edited film for the first time. But let's just say, for argument's sake, it is a re-edited film. The only reason it's a fucking re-edited film is because they drove him off the picture, drove him off a franchise he set up. They did it, the studio, right? And it must be in movie theatres for at least 7 days, right? Well, by driving him off the property, they didn't give him the opportunity to do this in the first place, right? So they took it away from him. They made sure that this man's iconic art house picture would not be eligible for the fan favourite prize. And that's it. They're the facts. Now, when people were voting for this, I knew it was obvious. I was hashtagging it as well. I tried my best. We all did. We knew it. We knew it deep down what was going to happen, didn't we? Let's be honest about it. And all they had to do from the very beginning is realise that Zack Snyder wasn't a man for a central universe. Given him his own pocket universe, we would have seen his epic vision finished and everything would have been okay. But no. So this is outrageous, right? And let's not forget, they could have released the movie in theatres from the very beginning instead of just HBO Max. They actually could have done a day and date, right? I don't think that still would have made it eligible for the Oscar fan favourite prize, but still. But they didn't do that. It's all about putting it on HBO Max and for it to kind of launch HBO Max. It was all about HBO Max and launching that streaming service. That's the only reason Zack Snyder's Justice League ever got the opportunity. Why do you think Stan Key gave him 70 million to finish the picture in the first place? So ultimately, this is sad, isn't it? But they can't take away how great Zack Snyder's Justice League is. It will not win the fan favourite prize. Army of the Dead will not win the fan favourite prize. But there is another best moment fan favourite scene thing, right, that you can vote for. So the Flash moment could win that. We'll have to wait and see. Ultimately, we went to bat for Zack. We won. We got the Snyder Cut released. That's the only prize we're ever going to need. This has been Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss this perfection. And I'll see you again in the next video. And there will be a next video. Lucky you, eh? Until then, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.